Well, all of you, the family and friends of Scott and Kelli, you are the foundation upon which these two lives have been built. And you are all now getting a bigger family. So I'd like to ask you as we begin a series of questions that I think have an obvious answer, but I believe Kelli and Scott would be inspired in hearing your voices. So I ask you, will you support Kelli and Scott in their marriage by welcoming them into your family? Will you do this?
Absolutely. We do.
And will you honor their commitment to one another?
Yes.
And will you help them in their hardships?
Absolutely.
And will you celebrate with them in times of joy?
Sure.
Yes.
By applause, let's affirm this beautiful bride and handsome groom.
Hey, hey.
In the film, Shall We Dance? Susan Sarandon said, "We need a witness to our lives. There's 1 billion people on the planet. What does any one life really mean? The universe is a huge place, and as near as we can tell, a Goldilocks condition of life exists only in a very narrow band between ocean and sky, amongst a small planet in a middling solar system, amongst a middling galaxy, and over 1 billion other galaxies. The one true gift that we can agree to give each other is to make a home amongst all this vastness and rarity." Scott and Kelli, in marriage, you're promising to care about everything. The good things, the bad things, the terrible things, the mundane things. All of it, all of the time. You're saying to each other, your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. Well, Kelli and Scott both want more from each other and for each other as they progress in life, and they feel there's no better way than through marriage. In marriage, commitment fears are extinguished into an unyielding partnership between equals, a union of two kindred spirits. It's a demonstration to their partner, to themselves, and to all of you that when life gets unruly, they are truly stronger, better together. And Kelli and Scott are thrilled to have all of you here with them to celebrate one of the greatest days in their lives. You are their inner circle and generous travelers who have all made it to Westminster's thin air, to a culture of renewable energy, living in the outdoors most months, in a front range with more breweries than Munich, Germany. The Spanish name Colorado after the color red, color rojo, inspired by this state's 300 million year old red rocks. Red is also the color of fire and love, and so color rojo makes a great home for this wedding. You carry a history with Kelli and Scott. They have been shaped by your guidance and your influence. You are the reason they didn't elope. You may have been there to hear of their introduction or to support their ups and downs. Perhaps you were lucky enough to help them with any difficulties that arise. Each time that Kelli and Scott share their lives with you, they get to relive the happy moments, and they know they can count on you for help with the tricky parts. Scott and Kelli are inspired by you as well as by those they have loved and who have taken that next journey after life. Even though great people may leave this world, the impact of their creation continues to thrive. You're here, we're here, there. You know, everyone who has ever loved us becomes part of who we are. Marriage is more than two individuals partnering for life. It's also the coming together and the merging of family and friends. Kelli and Scott cherish you, their connection to the past, proclaimers of the present, and their hope for the future. And they consider themselves lucky to be welcomed not only into wonderful families, but into an inspiring and supportive network of friends. Now, it's been said that a true friend is someone who thinks that you are a good egg, even though they know you are slightly cracked. Well, you are their true friends. You know them as they are, you understand where they've been, you accept what they become, and you gently allow them to grow. They echo what Albert Schweitzer once said: sometimes our light goes out, but is blown into flame by an encounter with another human being. Each of us owes the deepest thanks to those who rekindle this inner light. Scott and Kelli, do you pledge to help each other to develop your hearts and heads and lives, cultivating generosity, integrity, patience, enthusiasm, and wisdom as you age and undergo the various ups and downs of life, and transform them into the path of love, compassion, and joy?
I do.
I do.
And do you pledge to maintain the awareness that life and people are imperfect, that life brings changes? Will you strive to be open-minded and appreciative of the blessings that life and your partner do bring, and to remain optimistic that you can achieve your greatest potential and lasting happiness?
I do.
I do.
I would now like to invite Clay to come forward and play a song that he has prepared that inspires our bride and groom on their wedding day.